I had so much fun with this one. I think it's my favorite one so far this year. And I've just got clean water on my brush, and I'm going to do a lot of little water droplets on my paper here. And I have a notion to speed you up because that would be very satisfying, but I'll do a short video later where I speed it up. For now, this is a short video already, so there we go. Just do a little circle of these water droplets, and then starting at each little water droplet, do two more fanning out. It's going to kind of look like the sun when we're all finished here with the water. I've seen countless other people doing this in various ways, and so I finally decided to give it a try. And it did not disappoint. So you can see I've got mine off center here, and I like that. I like how it goes off the page a little bit, and you can decide if you like that or not. Okay, now on my brush, I have got Payne's Gray, and I'm just going to go at the base of each of those lines of droplets and put Payne's Gray at the bottom there. And you can see one of them, I didn't really do a droplet, it's just kind of a little dot, and you'll see the effect of that later. It doesn't work as well if it's not a droplet of color. So that's Payne's Gray, and then I've got Rose Red, and now I have got Cadmium Yellow in the center. Look, some of the dots are touching each other. Does that matter? No, it's not as aesthetically pleasing, but that's okay. All right, so now we're going to take a clean brush, although I accidentally had some yellow left on mine. And I was like, oh no, but then I love how it turned out. So the idea is, and you'll see it mostly on like the fourth line that I do, because I'm kind of just playing right here and not knowing what I'm doing. So the idea is to take your clean brush and you go just to the water droplets with no color, and you kind of just fan them out into a very, for me, organic petal shape. Okay, I'm not trying to do perfect shapes or anything like that. You can see I'm just kind of wisping the brush out like this. Then you'll see it here on this one. Okay, just wisping it out and then grabbing some of that color, moving it out, grabbing some of the red, and the yellow is happening in some of them, and it'll happen more a little bit later when we go into the yellow. But oh, I just love this so much. It just, I don't know. I can't explain it. I love it so much. Now, these two here, they ran together and I thought, oh, I've ruined it. But nope, we always stick with it, right? Oh, here's that one where I didn't get very much Payne's Gray. So it was already kind of drying. So you can see that didn't get very much of the Payne's Gray in there, but that's okay. I actually love the variations of the different petals. So we're just repeating this, and each time I'm cleaning my brush before I fan the water droplets out. I think it would be so fun to do a series of these because every single one is going to be different, depending on how big the water droplets are, how big the color droplets are. And yeah, it's just, I love just the variation in this one, and I think it would be beautiful. My granddaughter said I should do a set of cards. Wouldn't this make a beautiful card? All right, last petal here. I mean, this is going so fast. That's another reason I love this one. I love it for its looks and because it's going so fast. Now we're going to go into the center and just kind of work that yellow around into a circular shape. I'm leaving some white. We're keeping these very just organic. I love it. Now these two that were kind of together, I decided to lengthen them to just give them a little bit more separation. And I like how that turned out. So this stage, you just look at it, tweak it. Now since I lengthened those, I got to lengthen these and a couple more. But just take a step back, see what you think. I just think this is so pretty. And this is really a painting where you let the watercolor do its thing, because I'm just kind of giving it the shape that I want it to have. And the colors are just blending the way that they're going to blend. And I think it's gorgeous. Now, once you tweak these, just go ahead and let it dry. I let it dry like without any assistance, just because I had quite a bit of water and I didn't want to move any around. I just wanted to do it on its own. Okay, I've got tree green here, and you can see I just did a little stem coming out, and I'm just pushing my brush down and doing a little swoop. Now, I wish I would have just left it. Remember my last video, I said sometimes I have a hard time leaving well enough alone? Well, here we are. And right here I thought, oh, there we go. I've just ruined the whole thing with one little leaf. But no, just going to tweak it. Just kind of go with it, do as I say, not as I do. I often learn most when I'm editing because I think, Kari, just stop and walk away. But no. Anyway, look at that. I don't know what happened to the lighting there. And tweaking some more, I just didn't like how skinny the stem was up near the flower, so just kind of making it a little bit wider in spots. And yeah, I think that looks good. And can you even believe I'm done? I'm signing it and numbering it. I'm not doing any pen details. I know what is happening to me. But I just love how soft and flowy and delicate. I don't even know the words, but I just love how it looked all on its own without pen details. Oh my goodness, can't wait to hear what you think about this and see what you paint. And hey, if you're new here, would you mind showing some love to this little video? Like it, subscribe, all the things. Helps my little channel and just supports me as I am on this artistic journey. Okay, have fun.